That's what I was thinking. Miss me. Okay. Hey y'all. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about our goals as a couple for 2024. So let's get into it for today's video. Alrighty guys, so this video is a week delayed because as y'all know, Jacob over here got the flu. Literally right after New Year's. So as you can hear, he's a little wheezy, but he's back. So
back.
Yay.
Back in action.
Back and ready to go. So we're gonna jump into it for our goals for 2024. First goal for 2024, it's to spend more time in our Bible together. So I think we can do this more as a couple and individually. I feel like we go to church and we do that every single week and stuff, and I do my devotionals and stuff like that, but I feel like we both just need to really like dive into studying the Bible and like just spending more time with Jesus outside of church. And I think we both do a good job. Like we listen to worship music and we like praise Jesus outside of church and that sort of thing, and we pray, we do all those things. But I feel like both of us have a very like narrow understanding of like the Bible and stuff like that. So that's a goal for us as a couple because we want to learn more about that and like really gain an in-depth understanding of that. So
Yeah.
I think that'll help us like grow as a couple too.
We've been going to a new church too, and he, the senior pastor, makes everything very easy to understand for like our age and our generation. So
that's another thing too that really like motivated us, I feel like, to want to do this too, because he does make a lot of like biblical references, as a pastor should, but they're not just like the generic like ones that everybody would understand. He's like, oh, if you've read this, then you would know this kind of thing. And I feel like that would really motivate me. Be like, well, you know, I really don't know about that story, or I don't know about this, so let's gain a more in-depth understanding through studying our Bible together.
our second goal we want to do this year is to spend more quality time together. And I think that comes from, we were both very busy last year. And we're still going to be kind of in the same situation. I'll still be in school as well, but I think after I finish my MBA this year, I think it will, it'll slow down, just her in school and me working, so that'll be good. But for the time being, I definitely think we are going to try to set some more time aside to really spend time together and just do nothing, but just like, you know, focus on each other. So yeah.
I agree. I feel like this year, like he was saying, it was just very busy, and I know for me, like this is my busiest year of school, like textbook wise and like classes wise. The next 2 years are pretty much like going out and actually doing stuff versus in the classroom and like doing projects, just stuff like that. But this year it's been a lot harder on me with school just because I'm having to like take in so much information at once. So I think if I can get past this first year in school, it's going to really help a lot. And like he was saying, he's going to be finishing up his MBA. And last year too was the first year that we started social media, and we didn't really know how to navigate that and with time management and stuff. But I think now that we have a better grasp on that, hopefully we'll be able to divide up our time.
Yeah.
I think. Let me stop smacking that one.
She hates when other people smacks her gum, but she's the worst at smacking her gum. Fun fact for the video.
So goal number 3 is to get into a better workout routine and just prioritize our health in general. So I feel like for me and Jacob we both were very like active, athletic people growing up, and we still are, but it's kind of taken a back seat just because, like we were saying in the question or the goal before, that life has just gotten so busy that it's just kind of taken a back seat, and you just kind of like get what's convenient and do what you can when you can, but it's not like a priority anymore like it was in like high school or whatever. Yeah. So we're gonna try to prioritize that more by like working out more, getting into a better routine, cooking more. We've talked about some of that stuff before. Like cooking more meals at home, stuff like that.
No, like overall health.
Yeah. Overall health, and that includes mental health too. So like just taking more time to do the things that we enjoy too, because I feel like we were saying, I mean, we stay so busy that stuff also takes a back burner.
Yeah.
It's just always like work. It's never really play. So trying to find more time for like leisure activities and just doing things that we enjoy to take care of our mental.
Our fourth goal for 24 is to travel more. And I hope so, because I think we've mentioned this before, because we started doing YouTube and I wanted to buy a camera and stuff because we've went on so many trips together, but we haven't took like any videos of it. So we've missed a lot of like capturing all the like adventures and weekend trips and stuff we've went on so far. So I hope we do get to travel some more this year, maybe, you know, 2 or 3 trips, maybe even if it's just like a weekend trip. Hope we get to do that, and that way we can actually get these travels on video and stuff.
I feel like this past year we took the most trips that we ever have, like in a year. I mean, we took, let's see, went to Greenville, went to Atlanta, Knoxville, went to Hilton Head.
Mm-hmm.
We went to, where was it? I think that's about it, right?
I thought we went somewhere else too.
I thought we did. Oh, Asheville.
Asheville. We went to Pigeon Forge.
I'm saying like
Ranch.
overnight though.
Oh.
Like think about like trips. But I mean that counts too, I guess. Like overnight, like extensive day trips, I would say. Knoxville, Atlanta, Asheville, Hilton Head, and Greenville. So we took 5 trips this year, and that's, I mean, that's pretty good. But it feels like, just because they were so spread out, I guess, it feels like a lot less. Because, I mean, they started in January and went all the way till, I guess, really November.
Yeah.
So
we really don't have any trips planned. We were able to do that a lot, too, because of my work situation at the time. Like, I was still able to work. I kind of didn't have an as intensive job as I do now. Mm-hmm. Still at the same company, just didn't have as much responsibilities and stuff. Yeah.
We do plan on going to the beach this year, though, with my family. So, and who knows where it may go from there. Our trips are kind of spontaneous, though. Like the Asheville one, the Greenville, we booked it like the week before. We're like, "You free next weekend? Okay, we're going," kind of thing. Like, I need a break. So that's just kind of how we did it. But they're fun to do them that way too. I like to be spontaneous because I'm such a like hardcore planner that it kind of stresses me out, but like I enjoy it at the same time because I need that in my life. I just need spontaneity and
that's one thing that stresses me out.
That's how he is.
When we are wanting to travel, like as soon as we decide we want to travel, I'm like, okay, we need to book the hotel, we need to book the hotel, or whatever, just so. Because I just want to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
But then I go back to chill.
I don't know. Jacob, on some of our trips, I feel like you're very like, we need to be doing something. Like, I can just chill. Like, if we went to the beach, I'm like, let's just go and sit on the beach all day. Maybe go out to eat. That's about it. But then Jacob's like, well, what are we going to do between that? He kind of turns into a planner in that sense of, like, activities we're going to do.
But even if it's like, we just want to chill. Like, I just want to, like, I want it to be, like,
designated time.
So we just want to chill. Yeah. I just want to be sure we're just making the most of, because we just take a lot of weekend trips.
And they go by very quick.
Yeah.
It's usually just like a day or 2. So we try to make the most of our time. Alrighty, y'all. So our 5th goal is to be more present. So I feel like this kind of ties back to like the other things we were talking about, just staying busy and stuff like that. But for me, it kind of ties into what we were just saying. Like, I'm just such a planner that I'm not always present, like in the moment of whatever we're doing or anything like that. I get ahead of myself sometimes just because I am such a planner, and I stress a lot, I guess. I stress a lot more than Jacob probably does, but just trying not to think ahead and like get myself pre-stressed out about the things that are coming, just being like present where I'm at and enjoying where we're at. I mean, as a couple too. But I feel like that's something we both need to do more of too.
Yeah, especially this Christmas. Like, neither of us feel like we even had a Christmas this time. Like,
I mean, really, from October to Christmas. Yeah. I think a lot of that, I mean, it goes back to like being more present because I feel like I was so tied up in school. Like, for some reason, the way that school fell for me was everything just fell like within that last month, really, from December. No, not even December. Really, Thanksgiving on. It was like everything it was just a ton of stuff at the end of the semester, like huge projects. So I was always worrying about the next thing and the next thing, and it was like, well, if I can just get through this week, if I can just get through this week, like every week. And I was so worried about the next week or the next week that I couldn't fully enjoy, like, oh, well, like, you just got through Thanksgiving and, like, celebrating with your family. And that sounds terrible, but, like, really, I was so worried about everything else that was going on that I wasn't fully here. Like, even for the holidays.
2 Thanksgivings and 2 Christmases. Each of our family, or
Yeah.
we had 3 Thanksgivings. We had a, Friendsgiving with your sister.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we had 3 of them, and it's like,
It just, like, happened, and then it was
blink of
gone.
an eye and it was gone. This is the first year it's really felt like that. And all the years past, I feel like I don't know. This is like the first year it's really just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. I think we both were in 2023, but I also feel like it was the most stressful year for the both of us too. Because, like, Jacob was trying to, like, move up at his work, and I was trying to work my way through I still am, like, work my way through my first year of OT school. It was a very stressful year of, like, us trying to be better and, like, push ourselves, that we got lost in the chaos.
Yeah.
Now that things are kind of settled, I feel like everything's kind of starting to slow down a little bit. Like, Jacob's about to start his MBA. I'm almost done with my first year of OT school. He just got promoted, so that was something that we were both trying to navigate through, just to, like, as a couple, like, trying to take that next step in our lives and trying to, like, plan for the future and stuff. I feel like that was a big hurdle in settling.
Yeah.
So
our last goal is to grow on our socials, or to continue to grow on our socials, because we obviously really enjoy doing this, and we hope to see where this takes us. So we're going to keep doing everything we can to try to put more quality time into it and make more overall quality content, and make the YouTube videos longer. Of course, that's always a goal.
it's really putting out content for you guys, like, that you all really enjoy and that we enjoy making too. Because I feel like this past year we got caught up, like we said, in the busyness, and it was just like, let's just get something out. And I never want us to fall into that routine, because, like we talked about in our earlier video, it makes you just get into a habit kind of thing. It's not doing it for fun. At that point, it's more work. But this year we want to have more fun with it and, like, make stuff that you all enjoy, that we also enjoy, for your all's entertainment, because we really love doing it. Like, we really do.
Yeah.
So we want to keep making that happen for you guys. And of course, up to this point, we appreciate all your all's love and support. It means the world to us, because this is something that we've both talked about doing forever.
Yeah.
So we're finally getting to do it, finally getting the time to do it. So we're excited to see where 2024 takes us on our social media journey. Content creation.
Alrighty, y'all. So that is going to wrap up today's video, and we hope these goals inspired you all to have some new goals, and maybe there was one that we said that really hits home with you, and maybe you make it your goal for 2024. So 2023 was fun, and hopefully 2024 will be even better. So we will catch you all next week.
Bye y'all.